So guys, this is a video that I've been planning on doing for quite a bit now, and the reason I'm doing it now is just because I feel like I'm in a really good place. So I feel like I'm more confident and more comfortable talking about this. But I did just want to let you guys know and just kind of let it out that I'm someone that's been dealing with depression. The reason I'm making this video is because I know there's people out there that are suffering the same thing and going through the same stuff that I was going through, and they feel like they're alone. I know depression is not one of those things that a lot of people like to talk about, or mental health in general, so that's why I'm deciding to make this video, because I feel like this is a very important topic that needs to be discussed, and something that a lot of people go through and not a lot of people want to admit, if that makes any sense. So yeah, that's honestly why I came out to make this video, because was somebody that was going through, I was really going through it for a while. My depression wasn't really like I was, wanting to kill myself, or I was sad, or I was any of that. For me, it was just more like a total lack of motivation. I was always tired. I didn't want to do anything. I was trying to seclude myself from the world, from my friends, from everything. I didn't even want nothing to do with anything. And yeah, like that's honestly just like such a gnarly experience to go through. And for me, that's something that was totally new. Like, don't get me wrong, in the past I've gone through moments where I wasn't doing too hot, but I don't think it was never to the point where I was like, okay, I'm depressed. This is depression. This is anxiety. This is, I never felt that way in the past. Like, yeah, I was going through it and I was in some pretty dark times, but nothing like this. So I feel like for me to, when I went to go seek help, and when I admitted to myself that I need help, like that was a pretty big step for myself. But I'm honestly really happy that I did go out and get help, because I feel like I'm in a way better place today than I was before. So how did I get to where I am now? Like, I'm taking antidepressants, but I'm not taking like your classic antidepressants like Lexapro or Prozac or Buspar, or any of those other like gnarlier antidepressants like Zoloft. I'm not taking any of those. I'm taking a medication called Wellbutrin, and it's classified a little different. It's classified more as a NDRI as opposed to the other ones, which are SSRIs. And SSRIs are different because that's more like, that's serotonin, so that's used to treat more of like the more major depressive disorders and with people with high anxiety and kind of just stuff like that. For myself, the NDRI that I'm taking, that's dopamine. So with that, it's kind of like, it's helped increase my motivation, my mood. It's helped increase my focus. That's a big thing that I was having. It was like a lack of focus, lack of motivation, and just that it wasn't like, I didn't want to kill myself. I didn't want to do any of that, but I just didn't want to be around anybody. So for me, my depression kind of stemmed from not really having a purpose in life, or feeling like I had a purpose in life, or feeling like I was doing anything with my life. Because for anybody that really knows me, they know that I've been like very goal oriented and very like driven to get further in life and do more things. Like, I always had these crazy ideas that I want to get done, and I wasn't accomplishing any of that. Around 2 years ago, like December of 2019 to January, like I just started feeling really burnt out, and I didn't know what was going on. So I kind of decided to take a break from stuff. I wasn't doing school. I was just working. I was happy where I was working, so I wasn't trying to, move up and get to a different position, to a better job, or any of that. I was just where I was at. Well, that's all fine and all, but I got to the point where I just started looking around, and I noticed like I wasn't doing anything with myself. I felt like I wasted 2 years of my life, and I was still in the same position, as opposed to like my friends and my family that are all like, they were all prospering, they were all getting further, they were all advancing in life. And don't get me wrong, I'm really happy for them, and I'm really proud of all of my friends and everything that they've accomplished. Same thing with my family members, my nieces, my nephews, my brother, everybody. I'm really proud and I'm really happy for them. But for me, that kind of just brought me down to like, what am I doing with my life? And once I started getting that feeling, that kind of made me lose motivation instead of adding motivation to myself, because I just started feeling bad about myself. And so that's kind of when I started shutting down, and I started just not wanting to do anything. I was just in bed, I was just sleeping, I was just, you know, excluding myself from the world. And this can honestly, I can date this even back to December of last year when I started feeling this way. And I know I've been like posting on YouTube and I've been doing a lot of stuff, and a lot of stuff that I was doing, like I was kind of forcing myself to do. And I feel like that really affected the quality of my content, which I apologize for. But, you know, being where I am now, like I'm excited because I feel like things are going to get better, especially on the channel and all of that. But I'll go into that in a bit later. At the time, nobody really knew what was going on with me except for like 2 people. And these 2 people really helped me out through it. They really knew what was going on and they were there for me. And for that, I am really, really thankful, and I'm really thankful for them. And if you guys are watching this video, like, just from the bottom of my heart, I just want to say thank you, because you guys really helped me out a lot. And for the people that feel hurt because I didn't tell them or anything, it's not that I didn't tell you because I didn't trust you or anything. I'm not somebody that opens up to the world in general. I've always been a pretty private person. So that's why this whole like social media thing for me, like YouTube, Instagram, TikTok, all of that stuff, is really new for me. I've always had it, but I never really posted on it because I'm just a private person. And now I'm being more open with my life and my world and everything that's going on around me, and it's really new to me. But yeah, like I'm sorry if I didn't tell you guys, or if you guys didn't know. Like, it wasn't on purpose, it wasn't intentional. That's just kind of how things played out. And I know I've pushed away a couple friends, and I'm sorry if you guys are watching this video too. Like, I'm sorry for everything. I just hope this gives you a better understanding of where I was, and I just hope you can forgive me, because it's not cool, you know. But I'll be completely honest, I never really planned on making this video. The reason I made it was because at work I came across this patient who was, you know, coming in because he was feeling depressed and he didn't know what was going on, and kind of the same thing that I was feeling, you know, like even 2 months ago when I first started taking my meds. And I just told him straight up, you know, what I was feeling and everything, and I guess it really hit him hard, because that's what he was feeling, and he told me himself, like, I didn't know that anybody else felt this way. And once he told me that, like, I don't know, I feel like I had to make this video and kind of get the point across, and, you know, like, this happens. You're not alone. And even if you feel like you're alone, like, trust me, you're not. There's people out there that care about you and love you and really want to be there for you. You just have to open up. And it's not always easy. And I know I was in that same position. It wasn't easy for me. But I do want to reiterate, like, if you're watching this video and you feel like reaching out to me, like, you're more than welcome to. And I'll be more than happy to talk to you more about what was going on. But I wanted to make this video to kind of just reach everybody instead of telling each individual person what was going on. I feel like this is an easier way to get across to everybody. You don't have to worry about me, because I feel like I'm in a good place. My head's on right. I don't know the saying, but you know what I mean. Like, I just feel like I'm good. That's why I'm making this video, because I feel like now I'm okay enough to talk about it, and I can also be there for people that feel like they need someone. So with that being said, like, with this whole like eye-opening experience of what mental health is and how important it is, I've kind of wanted to change the outlook of the channel. And before, you know, I wanted to do just straight car stuff and only car stuff, but now I kind of just want to document my life more, because don't get me wrong, I'm a big car guy and cars are a big part of my life, but it's not entirely who I am, you know. So I want to start posting more different things, like random trips I do, or even just random vlogs I do with my friends, because I feel like we do a lot. And I just want to be able to pick up the camera and record and just post it if I want to post it, not post it if I don't, you know, that kind of stuff. But if you guys we're here just for the car stuff. Don't worry, I'm gonna be posting a lot. I do plan on doing something crazy with the Camaro, and that's a whole nother story that I'll go into detail at my next video most likely, because a lot's happened since camming the car. A lot has happened. And with that being said though, I do have a TikTok which I'll link down below, and that's gonna be mainly car stuff. That's what my TikTok is, and I'm planning on keeping it that way. But my Instagram and my YouTube channel they're gonna change, in the sense that it's gonna be not just car stuff. It's gonna be a little bit of everything. I'm just gonna document my life. I want something to look back on. If YouTube's still around, like say 10, 15, 20 years from now, I want to look back on this video and show like my future kids or whatever, you know, grandkids even. I don't know what I'll be 20 freaking years from now. But I want to be able to show them, be like, yo, this is what I was doing when I was 25, 26, 27. You know, I don't want to just be like, oh yeah, I was building cars. Like, no, I want to be able to be like, yeah, I was a freaking idiot doing this, or I was doing that. You know what I mean? So that's kind of what this channel is going to be more of. And I do have more to come out later with this whole like mental health, because I've always been a firm advocate of the importance of mental health and making sure that you're okay. But now I feel like myself going through what I went through, like I'm even more of an advocate for it. But that's gonna do it for today. I just wanted to make this quick video and just kind of update you guys on what's been going on with me. And like I said earlier, like I'm fine. I'm in a good place right now. And if anybody needs to talk, like I'm here. I got you. Or if, you know, you have a loved one, go talk to them. Trust me, they can be there for you in ways that you wouldn't understand. But thank you guys so much for watching this video. I'm really excited for what the future holds, and I'm really excited to do for what I'm going to be doing. And just thanks for watching, guys. Catch you later.